This wasn't going to be this week's video, but you know what? Instead of TikTok SMP's Part 4, the 2022 edition, we're talking about New World SMP. Now, if you don't know what New World SMP is, it's the SMP I ran that just ended yesterday. That's crazy, I know. I was busy dealing with that instead of editing this week's video, but that's fine. It's fine. New World SMP was basically a lore SMP, kind of like the Dream SMP. It was the final SMP in a trilogy, starting with the Ender Falls SMP, which there's a playlist to all those videos if you want to watch that. The JO3 SMP, which there's a few videos I did, but it was mostly streams on Twitch. I still stream there, by the way. I'm going to stream another big project coming up. Just saying. New World was the trilogy of that. It's going to be the climactic finale, and then it really wasn't. It kind of really fell off in that sense. So now you kind of know what it is. Why did it end, JO3? What happened? There's still a finale you had to pre-record, edit again, add music into, and then upload. What happened to that, JO3? Well, I'll tell ya. Without naming names, there was some drama amongst some mods, specifically me and another. It was kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie, but it was the last of just many smaller issues that continue to boil up. Not just between me and this mod, but just in general with the failure to communicate properly between some of the admins. It felt like 2, 3 of us were communicating, and then one of us didn't communicate with myself or another mod, very rarely. It didn't really work. This final straw literally came over something stupid. Like, I don't even understand this last one. That, like, broke everything and ended the SMP. Like, admittedly, I got a bit tense in the situation, but not at first. Basically what happened, and this is the second time something stupid, that just tore something apart happened, like, over nothing. Basically, I asked why somebody who had op when they were not an operator or an admin for the server. Is that too bad of a thing to ask? I don't think so as a server owner. You know, when you give somebody operator on a Minecraft server, in case you don't know, they can whitelist people. There's a whitelist. That's the people who can actually, like, properly log onto the server. So, giving somebody operator that isn't supposed to have it and could whitelist people, it could be detrimental. Don't get me wrong, the person who had it, I trust. However, that sets a precedent if I didn't say something. So I only asked. I asked, hey, why did you give this person off? Because I knew what admin did it. They were the only person who had logged on. And that you have to log on as an admin to give somebody else up. And they were on when I joined and found out. So I asked. And then it just led to an argument for some reason. It got tenser and tenser. I don't understand. I don't know if they felt attacked or something like that. Because they weren't. They've claimed to, be attacked before. I mean, if that's how you feel, I'm sorry, but it's not true. At least not for me, maybe from a different admin, in which case tell me, but considering you message me like once a month and it's usually to argue, I don't know, bro. So I decided, because it wasn't really worth it, I wanted New World to end for months. I'm gonna be honest, you can ask any of the boys that I actually speak to outside of that. Even in it, I've said, yeah, I don't really care for New World anymore. It's not what I originally created at this point. It's not what I envisioned, which is fine. Because at the end of the day, that's why there's multiple writers and all that. But I've been ready for it to go. So they said, go ahead and end it. So you know what I did? I went ahead and ended it. Who would have thought? You say something like that, hey, you give me the option, you give me the out. Alright, I can actually enjoy making Minecraft content again. Let's go. So, New World's over. The ending, I put it out there for all the people in a Twit longer and in the Discord. Then, for some reason, we're listening to them. And one of the other mods made the choice to restrict it so no one can see it, even though it's the ending to the server that all the mods agreed upon and worked on. But that's just Joe ranting a little bit. That makes perfect logical sense to avoid drama, to restrict the ending so they can do it on their own, even though it's no longer a part of New World, or at least not associated with New World, because New World's over. I don't understand it either. I mean, if you do as a viewer, let me know in the comments. I don't know. For me, that sounds stupid, especially if they end up trying to take credit for the ending, because yes, they worked on it, but it's been the ending we've had for months, literally just rewritten in the way they would word it. That is the only difference, even though it's the ending we had set in stone for months that they complained about. There's a lot of issues with, which is how New World was run, admittedly. Partly on my end, partly one mod, the other mod, everyone had issues, including myself. I'm willing to admit that. There was a lot of issues with the way New World was ran. And next time I do a project like this, if there is a next time, there's not, by the way, not like exactly like this, it'll be different. So no one really wanted to see this happen in the New World. It cut the player base, the SMP members, whatever you want to say, down the middle kinda. There's some people that are upset over me asking why somebody got op who wasn't an operator. That led to an argument for some reason, which I said screw it and ended the server that I pay for and own. You know, the thing that I created on my own tuition and pay for. But whatever, you know, and then they're just going to do an ending to the thing I helped create and pay for over a year, just on their own, just to promote their own Twitch account or YouTube account, whatever, bro. I mean, at this point, the only thing I'm not even going to be shocked when they try to take full credit for the ending, even though it's literally the only explanation will be, oh my god, I wrote in my own words, even though it's the ending that I complained about for and then didn't get into VC4 for a week. You know? Crazy. I don't know. I don't want to, like, stir the pot any further, though. At the end of the day, New World's dead, so it is what it is. Just know when they take full credit that, you know, I will roast the shit out of them. Because it's just not true. Everyone worked on that ending. Especially some of the other admins. They've put in so much work, not even just on the ending that we kind of were stuck into with circumstances. That definitely wasn't the original planned ending. It's pretty decent. There's some connections, but it's very different from the original planned ending. But whatever. As for where I'm going, honestly I have a few ideas, at least like pertaining to the Minecraft sphere. Obviously TikTok SMP Part 4 will be coming hopefully next week. Maybe a bit early, maybe I'll try to do 2 videos next week, but that's no promise. You'll at least get TikTok SMPs next week. As for other stuff I got coming in the Minecraft space, I have a couple ideas floating around, like I said. I have one really big idea, which I was kinda iffy on after, this happened. But I think I'm going to go forward with it. It'll be really cool. It'll be a lot more fun. It'll remind me of a much more fun time in content creation. At least Minecraft-wise. So, hopefully it'll remind you of that too as well. And I'll obviously make videos on that. I'll stream that over my Twitch. If you're not following, you can check that out. You can check out the Shorts channel as well. And that's really all I have for you. So if you want, if you enjoyed, this isn't the typical type of content. Usually it's more funny moments type stuff. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like. Promote the video. Help promote that and all that. I still have a couple things I'm thinking about too pertaining to the future. Not Minecraft related. So if that intrigues you, follow the Twitter. And that's it for me. And I'll catch you in the next video.